if you could just tell us a little bit about the process of getting selected for the cover and what really went behind it and how it made you feel as a player.
Yeah, first of all, I was very surprised that when I got the call saying that I was going to be one of the eight guys to battle for a campaign and to battle with the voting of the fans, and the whole thing was basically to just try to promote yourself and have fans vote, and the better wins, I guess. And I don't have social media, so I couldn't do much about that and try to help myself to get the votes.
Mm-hmm.
The Bruins did a lot of that. Actually, I got to thank them for that. I guess they really helped out in that matter, and they started a big campaign to vote for myself, so I was surprised when I won, but definitely grateful for all the support that I've received over the whole campaign.
Very cool. When you were a kid growing up, did you play a lot of video games? And if so, what were some of the ones that you really liked? Some of the ones that you thought you were really good at? Or
yeah, I played a lot of games. A lot of hockey, actually. NHL 93 and 94 was basically the game that I used to play growing up, and played a lot against my brother and my friends, and I have great memories of playing that game also, and never in a million years I would have thought that one day I'd be on the cover of that same game. So it's very surreal, and very, like I said, grateful for the whole experience.
Now, do you and the Bruins on road trips or in the locker room, or do you guys fire up video games? Or
there's a few guys that play online and through Xbox Live or whatever it is, and play some games, and sometimes I play hockey, and I'm definitely I've tried a few times that they're way too good for me to keep going. I got to practice a little bit more before I get back on that group, because they have too much experience, and but it's fun. There's a few guys that are gamers.
Is there anything in particular that these new systems, the Xbox One and the PS4, really bring to hockey that you think? Doc was saying the people moving in the crowd and the marks on the ice staying from the skates. Or is there anything in particular that you think is really jumping out from these new systems?
Yeah, I think the new game right now, I think it's really the visuals. I think really it looks so realistic, just like in real life, and even whether it's the buildings that are exactly like the real buildings, like the TD Garden in Boston, looks exactly the same to a T. Same thing with adding Doc and Eddie to. It's like if you're watching a game, actually. So even the way that the players move also on the ice. If you look at our centerman actually just taking the face-offs, he can take his draw on his back and on his forehand, which is pretty cool, and it's pretty like a real-life situation. I think there's lots of features that are pretty amazing.
That's awesome. So when these games come out, and say you're hanging out with the guys just talking about NHL15, do like the way you're ranked come up, or do you guys Joe at each other? Do you want to see yourself ranked a little higher, a little lower? What do you think?
Yeah, sometimes we talk about it, and guys actually chirp each other about it, and if they're low or if they're higher than the others think it should be, and stuff like that. So I'm really satisfied actually with my ranking this year. I don't know if that has something to do with me on the cover, but I got to thank whoever did that. I mean, it's 91, which is really high, and I'm really happy with it. But I'm sure some guys I'll hear about it, and some guys will say, "Hey, how come I'm not as high as you or whatnot?" So it's gonna be, it's all in good fun, and so it's always we have good laughs out of it.